Hey everybody, it's Brianna. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest and this is Anna.
Hi you guys, my name's Anna and I'm super excited to be here today. This is my best friend from middle school and we've just reconnected.
Shout out to middle school.
Dude,
connecting us. Best days ever.
we cannot
Said
stress
no
this
one
enough.
ever.
Basically, yeah. But today we're going to be talking about fear and understanding fear's purpose in your life and how to begin to recognize it and understand why it's there.
Yes.
So,
Let's get into it. Woo!
all right, you guys. So fear is a pretty big topic for all of us to comprehend.
It sucks.
It's
No one likes
terrible.
it. It ruins your life.
Exactly.
And we're here to tell you why it shouldn't ruin your life anymore and how you can take your power back.
Exactly.
And she's got a lot of great input on that.
Let's just jump right into it. Why is it there? Why do we even have this emotion to begin with?
Why?
We gotta understand its purpose in our life, alright? So, here we go. Fear is your body and your mind's response to a perceived negative stimulus. So, you look at a spider, you look at a snake, whatever it is for you that incites fear, and you immediately feel that emotion or that physical feeling in your body. Your skin crawls, you get anxious, your heart rate elevates. And it's important to understand the difference between physical fear and mental fear. So physical fear is, again, like a snake or a spider or even the dark that, triggers that fear.
The dark is it for me.
Yes, dude, I feel that.
Yeah.
The dark. And that's an interesting point, actually, to talk about, because the dark is actually both physical and mental. So the dark is, obviously something that's in the physical world that brings up fear for you, but it also is attached to what your mind believes is in the dark. Dark itself isn't scary. It's what we believe to be in the dark. So that's an interesting subject for another time.
Mind
honestly.
over matter.
Exactly. But mental fear is something in and of itself, and that can be seen as either like anxiety, PTSD, all these emotions and feelings that come up in your body when you react or are exposed to like a negative circumstance. Exactly. So fear actually has an important purpose in life. It's in your life.
It's like what we used back in the day for survival,
exactly.
Right? Like, don't go there.
Exactly.
But now it's like ruining little lives. Like, I don't want to do that thing I really would love to do because I'm scared of what others will say or something like that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you, Brianna. That is beautifully said. Exactly as you stated, Brianna. Fear is coming into play in almost every aspect of our lives in one way or another. So we're not wearing the outfits that we want to wear because of our fear. And again, anxiety is also a type of fear. It's a physical response to an uncomfortable feeling or circumstance that comes up in your life. So fear in and of itself needs to be addressed before any sort of healing or like overcoming of it can start to happen. You need to start to recognize what part fear plays in your life and what parts in general, actually, because it's not just, I don't like going outside because I don't like people. It comes into play in many aspects of your life, and to start to recognize those circumstances or those situations or those physical manifestations of your own fear and anxiety, to start to recognize where they are in your life is the only way that you can start the healing process to begin to understand your fear and to overcome it.
Boom. Mic drop.
Basically.
Those are some very insightful points.
Thank you.
I think it's very good to get, different perspectives because we all have our own perspective on fear and, how we let it, stop us from proceeding in our lives in a way we'd like to. So, moral of the story is, what would you say?
So, I guess the main point that needs to be addressed when you're talking about fear is the more you can begin to see it, the more you can begin to understand why it's there. Again, like Brianna said, it is like a primal instinct that comes into us and that is encoded in our DNA, basically. As you know, cavemen, as when we first came into existence, fear served a vital purpose. You know, we had to run from predators, we had to hide when the dark came because that's when predators came, that's when the cold came. We had to basically survive in a state of fear because that is what protected us.
Fear is like minuscule. You are like amazing and bright and shiny, and don't let that ruin your day. Also, you know, typically if you overcome your fear, you feel so much better. Like, say, like you said, the outfit thing, say you wore that thing that everyone was like, don't wear that, but you're like, I don't want to fucking wear it, I look great, whatever. And then it's like you feel great the whole night. It's like the best night of your life because you did what you wanted to do and you didn't worry about what other people thought. So, you know, fear in a way is a message from your subconscious telling you, like, do it. Like, this is something, there's something in it for you on the other side if you get past this fear. So, you know, honestly, you're scared, just go head on in that fear and just take it like a champ and you will come out better on the other side.
Exactly.
Do you agree?
I absolutely agree.
Okay.
That's not to say, like, you feel fear for jumping off a bridge. Like, don't necessarily do that. But
no, unless maybe it's a bungee jumping thing.
That shit was fun, yeah. Exactly.
I guess. I don't know if I do that. That's crazy, but I know some people that have done that and enjoyed it.
That's very true. Yeah, you gotta get past the fear of heights. Why is that fear there? What are you afraid of?
Tell me why. What's the fear of heights with the cavemen?
So with the I mean,
going back to the cavemen.
Exactly. It's pretty basic. Like, you reach a cliff and, you know, the outcome is you fall off that cliff, you
Die.
You die, basically.
Like Jimmy. Jimmy didn't know.
Now you know, guys.
Now you know.
Don't do that, please.
Watch, but please, everyone watch, but don't watch. What was that movie? I don't even remember what it's called. Truth or Dare. Truth or Die or something.
I think
Truth or Die.
But it turned into Truth or Die.
Something like that.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
But I also do recommend.
If you want to, yeah, because we had a great ass
time.
We
had a good time.
That was really fun.
It is a little like gory at the end.
Yeah.
But you just kind of like do this and you're fine.
They cut off some toes, but if you're into
don't spoil it.
Oh,
that's a main part. It's a main key part.
Yeah, totally. No, they don't do that.
No fear. Have less fear. Have more appreciation.
Exactly.
And watch the world go round.
Exactly.
Ready? Round.
When you begin to understand your fear is when you are able to finally address the fear. Again, why is it coming up? Why is this your body's response, your mind's response to this stimulus? Once you begin to understand it, you can then start to deal with the feeling of fear itself. There's underlying emotions that come underneath fear. Rejection. Insecurity, exactly. Worthiness, exactly. All of these come into play, especially when we're regarding ourselves, too. So, if you notice, fear is not selfish emotion, but it has largely to do with the self. This is something that you're feeling in response to your life, your feelings, your circumstances.
It totally makes sense. Like, it's important not to just, disregard the fear, to not only not take on that obstacle because you are scared, but to not, go through that fear and then, have another incident where you hit that same fear because you didn't deal with it the first time it came up. Exactly. So reflecting on things that trigger you is very important. That's why I recommend journaling. Journaling.
Super important, you guys.
Talking to a friend.
Exactly.
Friend. We're not really friends. We're paid to hang out right now.
No, we don't even, we've never spoken to each other before.
Yeah. I just found her. I was like, do a video with me.
I was on the street, just chilling.
Walking around in the smoky day.
I was passed out on the street.
Too much smoke in her lungs. I took her in and forced her to make a video with me. But she's doing really well.
I'm really proud of myself. This is the biggest honor to be here with this lovely human being. You guys please understand that she is a 1 in a trillion human being.
You heard it from her.
I was not paid. This is the honest to God truth.
Disclaimer, she was not paid at all.
No. I asked to be here.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, Anna. She has much wisdom. If you like her, comment below. Maybe she'll be in more videos. I'll force her to be in more videos.
Hopefully I'm not on the street.
No, that's not true. She's safe. Not. She has a shelter.
This is my shelter.
A family that loves her. Everything is good.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next videos. Please like if you like this video and subscribe. It helps me out. You know, channel growth means a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. See you in my next video.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. How do we end this? Like something cute, like bye. We should like bye. Cool.
Love it.
We did it.